Hello, my name is Brock, but most people like to call me Hyuntae. I'm a dancer and game designer, and I often come to Kakam for studying Korean and meeting friends and hanging out with people and studying.
Part 10, let's talk about happiness. Question 1, do you think that happiness lies within you, or does it depend upon other people and external things? I think it's a combination of both. I think that you do have to find ways to find your own happiness, but I think the people around you or your environment is also going to affect that. So I think it's definitely a little bit of both is going to affect how you feel about your life and how happy you are in your life. Question 2, is happiness a state of mind? Yeah, absolutely. I would say happiness is definitely a state of mind. It's definitely something you have to find for yourself overall. I mean, things outside can affect it, but yeah, overall, ultimately, you have to find happiness within yourself. 3, what makes you feel happy? What makes me feel happy is just accomplishing things, like getting better at things that I want to be better at, whether it be dancing or Korean or just making games and just like improving the things that I want to do well. That definitely makes me happy. And just being in a good situation or environment, also, I'm usually pretty happy too. Just if I'm in a nice, safe, and relaxing environment and enjoying myself, I'm usually really happy. Question 4. What are the most important things for you to be happy? For me, the most important things for being happy is definitely just having my own time to use how I want. That's really important. I think that is the most important thing in life, is just having time for yourself to use how you want to use it. So I would trade time for things like money or maybe even a relationship. I would trade that. I would trade time for a lot of things. I think that's very important. Another thing that I think is important for being happy probably would be feeling safe. I think feeling safe and not having to worry about too much, maybe like having fairly good health and just not worry about anyone trying to hurt you, is also really important for your happiness. Question 5. Would you be happier with a soulmate or single? This one, I'm not really certain myself. I've been in relationships, but I've also been single for a good amount of time. But I think for now, as far as I know, being single is more of a happier time than being in a relationship, just because I get to have my time and use it how I want to use it. But I can see the benefits of maybe being in a relationship too, as long as you still get to have that time to yourself occasionally also. Question 6. What is the effect that animals and pets have on people to make them feel happy? I think animals just help kind of give people, they kind of give them a way to express their loving affection. They feel safe to express that to animals because they feel animals don't judge them for being that way, and maybe it just kind of brings it out of them to see kind of something cute that also likes them back. So I think it's just a way for people to express their kind of loving side to animals. 7. How can you become happy again when you are sad? Happiness is just kind of honestly, sometimes I feel like happiness is like a lifestyle. So it's like, of course, there are times you're going to be sad. There are times you're going to be angry. There are times you're going to be stressed. But overall, if you're a happy person, these things are just a secondary thing you have to kind of just temporarily deal with. But they don't get in the way of your true happiness, in my opinion. Question 8. Is happiness a goal? I think that if happiness is a goal, it's a goal you're never going to actually find. I think happiness is just a state of being. I mean, yeah, you can have moments of enjoyment or kind of small happiness or however you want to call it. But ultimately, happiness is just a state that you're in. That's not just something. It's not just a simple emotion you're feeling all the time. So I don't think it can really be a goal. I think your goal should be something more tangible, and then maybe the happiness will come with that. Question 9. How often do you feel really happy? I'm usually really happy when I accomplish a goal or when things are going well or going my way. I'm usually feeling really happy. Question 10. Are you very happy most of the time? I would say most of the time I'm pretty happy. Maybe not like very happy, but I'm usually happy. I'm usually happy or just in a normal state. I think I'm a pretty happy person overall. Question 11. What makes you unhappy? Things that make me unhappy would definitely be failing at my goals or maybe just things not going completely 100% at all, not my way. But I'm also good at adapting and just realizing that things like that can happen. So I usually just try to think of a positive side or have positive attitude, even when I'm a little unhappy about an outcome or result. I hope you guys enjoyed me answering some of these questions. I highly recommend you come to Qualcomm. It's really great for improving your English or other language skills that you might be interested in learning and improving upon. So yeah, I hope you definitely come and check it out. I think it can help you the same way that it's helped me a lot. Be cultured and speak better. Hope to see you guys soon.